Containment. Contained in a 7 by 7 by 8 feet room in Site 8 in room A1-003, a key is needed to access the room. Only a select few personnel will acknowledge the existence of this anomaly. See Example 1. Example 1. Example 1A Plague. People for experimentation on at the back of the quiver reads "Stab your soul" with a heart symbol, and you'll be in afterlife in a different place, life, and time. After reading this text, the person a couple seconds later asks if he can stab one of Anomaly 003's arrows into his chest. Permission was granted and the Spike stabbed himself with the arrows. After a minute, he reappeared showing symptoms of an unknown disorder causing suicidal thoughts, i.e. hallucinations, delusions, migraines, chronic muscle pain, insomnia, depression, social isolation, anxiety, mysteriously obtained phobias, like phobia, and unrecognizable speech with screams. After 9 days of recovery, his first words were reports. His first words were reports of his whereabouts on that minute. He reported being in a rundown, unsanitary version of the white, blank room he was in. He reported a sense of dread and fear for unknown reasons and sentient pink blobs stuck to the walls and ceiling. 5 seconds in, he noticed the belt, quiver he's wearing. Upon further inspection, it was Anomaly 003, but this time the text reads, "If you wish to end this night, Mart, use your arrows to end your heart." 15 seconds in, and he exited the room via mostly a functional button control door. He found a street with other rundown buildings, sentient pink blobs, and people on the street. They looked human, but their eyes pink all around. The heads were flat on the top to the eyebrows. The hairs are pink along with their red clothes. Their feet had a lot of scars, were barefoot, and had arrows through their chests similar to the arrows from the Splague's right side. The Splague approached one of the individuals 20 seconds in and asked him, "Where am I? What is this place?" It responded in screams and unrecognizable speech. The Splague asked about Anomaly 003 and text. It had hope in its eyes, along with all the other people presumably heard the Splague. The other people started to approach the Splague slowly, seemingly desperate for something. Afraid of what will happen to him, the Splague quickly grabbed one of his arrows and jabbed his chest. He surprisingly didn't feel any pain in his chest when using one of the arrows. One of the arrows that he used each time mysteriously appeared back in the belt quiver without explanation. Addendum 1. August 30th, 2005 to February 17th, 2006. 2 explorers, 2 researchers, and 2 U.S. soldiers were tasked with mapping the place and capturing dirt, building, and live samples of 003-1 and 003-2 blobs and people. While it took 3 in-realm days to finish the expedition, 7 months passed with them getting all their expected tasks along with water samples and alive pink blobs. Although originally presumed dead, they're taken back in for their info and some may not see their families again.